Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. How is everybody doing this wonderful morning? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into my picks, let me get into my positive word. And my word for this fine morning is thief. When I'm talking about thief, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about the people who like steal cars or stuff like that. I'm talking about energy stealing thieves. The people who just drain you of all your energy. You ever had that person that calls your phone and you gotta lay down and take a nap before you answer that phone? That, my friend, is an energy thief. Another form of an energy thief is somebody who always has a problem. Every time they call you, they're going through this. They don't have any money. Don't nobody love them. Everybody's against them. You know, the energy stealing thieves. Ladies and gentlemen, be on the lookout for these energy stealing thieves and do not entertain their negativity. Just ignore them or just say you have something to do and walk away. All right, I'm going to leave it there with thief. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into these picks, let me introduce myself, guys. I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into these picks, let me answer a question that came in to me about DFS. And they asked me, how do I go about doing my DFS? And ladies and gentlemen, what I do is, there are typically 3 slates each day. And there's an early slate, a main slate, and a late slate. I don't play the late slate that often. I normally go after one of the earlier slates. But if I play an earlier slate and if I win, I don't play the main slate. I'll play a main slate with a free contest, but I won't play it for money. Because see, the thing with DFS, ladies and gentlemen, greed kills DFS players. And if you have a good earlier slate, you're good for that day. It's just like if you trade Forex. If you win 2 or 3 trades, you don't have to keep trading. You just get what you want to get and you get out. So if you say, you know what, I want to just, my goal is $10 a day. Once you get your $10, get out. If your goal is $100 a day, you get your $100, get out. Don't test your luck with every game. So I hope I answered that question, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you a stat before I go into the video. All right, stat number 1 is the baseball player who hits the ball the hardest is Markakis. Nick Markakis from the Atlanta Braves. He makes contact 88% of the time. He leads the majors. So that's your stat of the day. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. So at pitcher, I'm giving you Matt Harvey. Now, if you followed Matt Harvey, he was a really good pitcher early on for the New York Mets. Then he got traded and he bounced around a little bit. But I believe that he might find a home here. He was with Cincinnati last year and he revived his career. Now, this is going to be the home opener of the Los Angeles Angels. I think they're going to have a phenomenal day. And at this present time, he has an ERA of a 3. He didn't really factor into the last decision, but I think he will factor in this decision because I believe he gets the win. Next, I'm giving you Carlos Santana. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a .571 batting average, and I believe that he is going to bring in a few runs. He actually has 5 RBIs. So what that means is if someone's on base, he has a good shot at bringing them home. And Cleveland, their offense has been struggling, but Toronto offense has been worse. So I believe this will be a low-scoring game. But I think that Cleveland can put up just enough runs to win, and I think it will be off the bat of Carlos Santana. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jose Peraza. Now, Jose Peraza plays for Cincinnati, and I like him in this matchup. He has a batting average. He has a batting average of a .267. Now, he has 1 home run, and that home run came game 1. That was the first game of the season. So I believe Peraza might be in position to hit a home run this time. He bats second base, and he's also shortstop eligible. So you be able to fit him in your lineup. You could find whichever place you want to roster him. But I love Jose Peraza. All right, and last but not least, the boomstick player of the night is none other than Mike Trout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the offseason, Mike Trout signed the largest contract in the history of sports. He got $400+ million, but at this moment, he has not lived up to the billing. He has not earned his money at this present time. If you look at his numbers, he's hitting the ball decently. He has only one home run, but baseball is not just about home runs, ladies and gentlemen. It's about getting on base. It's about making plays that put your team in position to win. And the Angels, to me, are just not a team that's good enough to win, but at least he got paid. Now, he has a .294 batting average. Now, him and Mookie Betts are supposedly the two best players in baseball, and they both have gotten off to a slow start. And it happens when it's cold, guys, because home runs typically come when it's warm, because the warmer the air, the more the ball rises in the air and carries out of the ballpark. Right now, it's been a little chilly, and he has no home runs on the year, but don't expect that to last long. So Mike Trout is my boomstick player of the night and my home run play of the night. All right, guys, so that's it. You got Trout, you got Peraza, you have Carlos Santana, and Matt Harvey. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I am on to today. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think in ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And, ladies and gentlemen, I only have one more day of my season deal for 200. I got back on a new streak for FanDuel yesterday in the earlier slates. I won all of my head-to-heads again. All right, guys, so be on the lookout for energy thieves, because if you let them steal from you, you won't have no energy for yourself. Love you guys.